I will be standing utterly still, my hands vibrating, while he'll answer slowly, very controlled, as if he's walking the proverbial minefield or searching through the rubble of a burned-out building, his body's caution, his eyes' careful focus, that of the man who knows ordnance, the boy who remembers bombs. No, that's not it, El Flamenco will say, your reaction. You may not be aware of it, but when he grabbed the knife and you got up, you signaled me to move over, to take up a position in the corner. You were triangulating him, providing for all possibilities. You were staging it, planning ahead, taking control of your surroundings, and you never once took your eyes off of him. Believe me, most chavas wouldn't know to do that, nor even most chavos. And he'll smile then, laugh softly, try to make light of it. And maybe there will be a moment there I still could have laughed, joined him, but it's the thought of the blade that will do it. I will be mesmerized, as if I'm back there looking at it, seeing the one steel-sharp glint that will spring me into action, and even the meaning of that scene will shift, the memory of what I'd done, what I'd wanted to do. It was my fight, I'll whisper. His bronca was with me. I had to take care of it. It was my job, mine, to determine the outcome. And yes, you're right, I do have experience. I did know what I was doing, and the blade isn't in a corset or in the bra I don't wear, where the Brooklyn street whores carry their razor blades. It's here, in my pocket. It's how I've lived. I will not be chattel. I'll go on. I will not be chattel, repeating it between clenched teeth, though it will likely not have been so elegant. I'm not sure I even know that word chattel in Spanish. It's among the properties of automatic translation that you sometimes clean up and polish the words you're working with in your mind before you even know you've done it. So it will probably be more like, no soy la puta propiedad de nadie. I'm nobody's fucking property, or its equivalent. Because I'm pretty sure I'll use that word puta, though maybe that's the intervening years translating themselves to. Puta is probably the most common adjectival expletive in the Spanish-speaking world, just not necessarily first choice in Mexico. But I like it. Neither puta nor propiedad, neither whore nor property. It still makes great sense to me. This will be, likely as not, from the time I'll start to remember in words the one principle I would die for, so that I'll not open the blade with my thumb the way I often would, my hand still inside my pocket or bag in a move more practiced than most I've ever made, but with an ostentatious flick of my wrist as I pull the knife out level to my waist, having turned toward him slightly more, leading with my left shoulder to safeguard the thrust of my right arm. And he will have moved away, retreated one step, his eyes still on me. No contrapposto now, but his weight evenly distributed, his hands spread, ready to move in any direction. And I'll let out my breath as I look down at my hand and shrug. Uta, I'll say softly then, in wonder really, shaking my head and looking from the K-55 in my hand to El Flamenco. You know, I could have killed him. From ITZEL II. A Three Knives Tale.